Imagine waking up to find the most beautiful stars of Turkish television, its wealthiest businessmen, and the presidents of its biggest sports clubs all suddenly behind bars. This isn't a scene from a long-running drama series. It's a real-life reality happening right now in the heart of Istanbul. An earthquake has shaken the artistic community and all of Turkish society after a major security operation turned everything upside down. Heavyweight names like Hande Ercel and Hakan Sabanci have topped the headlines, but not as usual with news of love and fashion. This time, the talk is about arrests and blood tests. And while the star's reality is collapsing, news of the return of the legend Polat Alemdar has set social media platforms ablaze. Necati Sasmaz is returning with a new series called Yeralti. So will he save reality, or will he add more fuel to the fire? Tonight, we'll dive together into the well of secrets. We'll learn the behind the scenes of the celebrity arrests and the details of a murder case involving a famous singer and a businessman's son, as well as a fiery analysis of the upcoming episodes of the series Yeralti and Esref Ruya. Prepare your coffee and fasten your seatbelt. We're about to enter Turkey's underworld, both the real and the dramatic. We'll start with the news that shocked everyone, published by the Turkish newspaper Sabah. A wave of powerful new investigations, the likes of which have never been seen before in drug cases, shook the heart of Istanbul in the early hours of the morning. The list this time is not ordinary. It includes names considered pillars of high society and the artistic community in Turkey. At the top of the list is the internationally beloved star Hande Ercel, along with her boyfriend, businessman Hakan Sabanci, scion of the prestigious family. And it doesn't end there. The list also included Fikret Orman, the former president of Besiktas club, and famous fashion models Güzide Duran and Didem Soydan. Information coming in says that anti-drug teams in Istanbul launched simultaneous raids on specific addresses. And the investigation this time, and this is the scary part, isn't just about simple consumption. Police are chasing supply networks and distributors who facilitate the access of these substances to the artistic community and the wealthy class. We're talking about dismantling a spider-like network that deals specifically with the elite. All these stars were taken to the security directorate to undergo the usual medical examinations, blood and urine tests, and to have their initial statements taken. The question that has millions holding their breath right now is, what will happen next? In Turkey, celebrities are often released after investigations and tests, unless strong evidence of trafficking or facilitating consumption for others is proven. And if this charge is proven, we'll be facing tragic ends for artistic and sporting careers that were shining in the sky. The report also hints that other heavyweight names might be summoned soon based on call logs monitored with the main distributors. It's clear that what's coming is even tougher. From the shock of the arrests, we move to a gruesome murder that shook the Umraniye district in Istanbul, and the victim is a young football player still in the prime of his life, Kubilay Kaan Kondakci, who is only 21 years old. This case has uncovered what was hidden, revealing a complex network of relationships and hidden conflicts between the worlds of money and fame. The matter has escalated, and 10 suspects have been referred to court with a decision to detain 7 people, including big names like Alaattin Kadayifcioglu, son of the famous businessman Kadayifcioglu, and the singer Aleyna Kalaycioglu, whose official name in the papers was revealed to be Aleyna, and even the well-known folk singer İzzet Yıldızhan. Shocking statements have begun to emerge. Alaattin stated that he was with singer Aleyna on their way to the studio when they suddenly spotted a BMW parked on the street. Aleyna was terrified and told him the people inside might be linked to her ex, the rapper Heyecan. Alaattin decided to go talk to them, and that's when the disaster happened. Alaattin says, "When I knocked on the car window, the person inside attacked me forcefully, and I saw him grab a shiny metal object from the glove box. I thought it was a weapon." Alaattin had a licensed Glock pistol and claimed it went off as an involuntary reflex during the struggle, and that he never intended to kill anyone, to the point that he was in shock since he didn't even know the victim. The defense is now focusing on self-defense and accidental error, but the court had a different opinion and ordered his detention. The case now revolves around one single question: can a gun really go off by accident during a physical fight? Or did Aleyna's old disputes lead them into a planned armed clash? The Turkish scene is in an absolute uproar, and the famous businessman's son faces years in prison for murder. Amidst all the noise surrounding us, there's entertainment news that's turned things upside down, reviving the spirits of millions of fans of heavy Turkish drama. The legend of Valley of the Wolves, Necati Sasmaz, whom we all know as Polat Alemdar, is finally returning to the screen once again. There's strong talk that Necati will join the cast of the series Yeralti, which is currently airing on the Now channel. But the biggest event isn't just Necati's return, it's also the return of his collaboration with his brother, the screenwriting genius Necati Sasmaz, after many years of professional separation. The Sasmaz brothers are back together, meaning we're in for something massive and very respectable. But keep in mind, the surprise is that Necati won't appear as the Polat Alemdar we knew. Expectations are that he'll play the uncle of the hero, Haydar Ali Aslan, who is portrayed by Deniz Can Aktas. Just imagine Polat Alemdar as the mentor and uncle to a new hero facing the mafia. And by the way, our analysis of episode 9 of Yeralti confirms this show is fire. Ceylan and Haydar Ali's past is finally starting to be revealed. Haydar Ali's feelings are clear, but Ceylan, good heavens, Ceylan is hiding a very big secret. When Haydar Ali asked her, "Do you really love Bozo?" and she replied, "Yes." That specific moment is what saved her plan, but it proved to us that she's playing a very dangerous game. And don't think Bozo is stupid, on the contrary, he senses everything. And his tasking Ibrahim to investigate them isn't for nothing. And as we always say, in the underground world, the reckoning comes for everyone. And Necati Sasmaz's return is the bomb that will blow up this world. If we're talking about the world of gangs and reckoning, then we must look at what happened in the last episode of Esref Ruya. Folks, we are facing a real massacre. The episode was a series of dramatic explosions, one after another. First, the shocking mystery, is Nisan really Ihtiyar's daughter? Second, the phone confrontation. Esref called the hunter and said he knew the secret, and the quiet hunter's warning was more terrifying than any boss. Now let's get to the gift of death. Yashar sent Ashraf a white shroud, a clear message that the war is now personal and will go to the end. And the ending was legendary. Ashraf decided to go alone to meet Yashar and Assad at the restaurant on the Bosphorus. A trap? Of course. Dozens of gunmen surrounding him from every side? Definitely. But Ashraf walked in with total coolness, flipped the tables, and started taking everyone out. Ashraf made it clear, this is a war with no turning back, and the sea of blood has only just begun. From the heart of terror, arrests, and drugs permeating Turkish reality to the complexities of murder and suspicious love stories, and we reach the dramatic explosions and the return of legends in Yeralti and Esref Ruya. Turkey, whether in reality or in series, is in a state of turmoil like never before. And now it's your turn. Do you think Hande Ercel and Hakan Sabanci are really innocent? Or is there more to it and they're really involved? And will the return of Polat Alemdar with a new character in the series Yeralti achieve the success we're waiting for? Share your opinions and analyses with me in the comments. I read everything you write. And don't forget to subscribe to the channel and hit the bell, because as you can see, we bring you the news from underground. Thank you for watching, and stay tuned for the next earthquake. Bye.